Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of the R&R podcast. Welcome to Rooted and Real. My name is Abiola Adefe and this is my friend and sister girl, Yinka.
Hello.
We are the host of R&R podcast and I know this is your first time here and this is our first time here as well. So we're here together. Let's figure this out together. So let me just start with a little thing about me.
Yes.
And then Yinka's gonna go. So for me, I am Abiola, like I said. Some call me Abiola by grace. So Abby. And I'm a mom of three. Three adorables, my goodness. Can you believe that?
That's nice.
And if you want to find out more about us, please just stay here while Yinka just tells us.
Subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
Yeah.
While Yinka tells us a little bit about herself.
Yeah, sure. Like she said, my name is Yinka. I'm a mom of two. And today we're going to be talking about a big topic. About 200 million people worldwide are pregnant per year.
Wow.
And in the United States, I think 5 to 6 million.
Whoa.
And in Canada,
6 million.
like just being pregnant alone, like around 500 per annum. Yeah. So my friend there, she's a mom. She has done it 3 times. She's been pregnant 3 times. So Abby,
oh my goodness,
I know, like you're a superhero. I've done it twice. Just twice, and I'm like, I'm done. 3 times. How was your first pregnancy? Just tell us about your pregnancies in general.
I'm getting like goosebumps as you're talking about this, and I'm just like, let me hold my tummy. Oh my goodness, thank you for asking me. But yeah, we thank God for that. I mean, we can never take out the factor of God, the strength, the grace.
Yeah.
And if I were to talk about my pregnancies, okay, you asked for the first, and I would just go down the memory lane to the second and third as well. The first one, I mean, the first trimester was something else. And I'm sure there are women watching us, and probably this is your first time getting pregnant. You're not alone. You're not strange. You're not weird. You're going through it. You're going through the phase. And I mean, my first pregnancy was a lot, like the first few months, couple of months. Funny enough, like when I got pregnant, I had 2 pregnant friends around me as well. Like we were in the same house together.
Wow.
And so it was just amazing because I would always see their bumps and I'm like, okay, you guys have gone through this phase and I'm just starting. Right? So like it was a lot. And then second and then the third trimesters were good. And then the delivery was something else. I don't know if we're going to touch on delivery on this episode, but the delivery was something else. Yeah. But come my second pregnancy, oh my goodness. If I had started with my second pregnancy, I probably would have like, how many babies in car? Like, I don't know. I'm probably like, hey, come on. I need God gives me the funds and the grace. Maybe every year. It was such a sweet pregnancy. Like, from starting with, I didn't even know I was pregnant up until like 8 weeks or something, 7, 8 weeks. And then the delivery was smooth. Like I got to the hospital compared to my first pregnancy where I got to the hospital and it was like, I was only 2 centimeters dilated. And because we're getting to 10, right? For pregnant mamas out there. And then they sent me back. And then because I was in so much pain. And then for my second, I got to the hospital, I was 8 centimeters dilated. And I'm like, how did I get here? I didn't know. Right? Yeah. And then now my third pregnancy, which was, it was a blow. Because I did not expect everything I went through, but God saw us through, right? Yeah. The third pregnancy, the first trimester was, it was something else too. I'm like, is this my first pregnancy? Or maybe because there was the age difference between them, I'm not sure, but there was that. And then the delivery wasn't what I planned, you know, what you ordered versus what you planned. It wasn't it at all, but we thank God we're here. And I mean, maybe there's no more. Okay. But now over to you. You've done it twice and counting.
Oh, okay.
So, like, how was it for you? Because I know there are mamas watching us, and some may be able to connect with me, with my own journey, while others may be able to connect with
It's
yours. And
yours,
that's the
yeah.
beauty of having both of us like share
True.
on this journey. So, how was it for you, though?
So I will start by saying, like, if you are watching this, this
Mm-hmm.
is not to scare you or
At
anything. Like, this
all.
is just to prepare you for what you will experience. And the truth is, everybody's journeys, they are even two pregnancies are never the same.
That's true.
And for me, my first pregnancy, so when I found out I was pregnant, I think it was very close to my birthday, which was on 4th of August. I was so excited. I was just like, then I was scared,
Elated and then.
excited and scared. I was like, okay, now I'm pregnant. So what am I going to do? Then I was like, okay, it's my birthday. Finding out you're pregnant on your birthday. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? How will I go through this journey? I don't know what to expect. I had a sister that had been pregnant 3 times, but nobody really tells you what to expect or what your experience will be. It was all good. The first trimester, I was always going up. I was always going to the emergency. And don't be like me, please. Don't always go to. Well, I
It
would
depends
say
on your
it
country.
depends on your. It's not just. It depends on your country, and I also want to say that believe in your God too.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I say don't go to the emergency and it's something else, right? But I remember then I always go to the emergency. Okay, any small thing. Oh, I'm not feeling the baby or this, things like that. I will always go to the emergency and I'll sit down there. They will give me like some medication. Like, yeah, everything is always fine. Just because, but that was being a first time mom, and it wasn't easy to be honest. It wasn't easy at all because I remember days that I was unable to eat at all. I was just throwing up. I was just I couldn't eat like for the first 8 weeks.
I feel you.
I couldn't eat. Then I was always drinking water, taking my vitamins, just trying to be hydrated. That's the most important thing for me then. And I was like, I'm not doing this again. I am done, 100%. Like, why would people go through this just because you want a baby? Like, I am done. Well, I'm a mom of 2 now, just by the way.
That's what I was going to say. You ain't going to do it, but then again.
Then, second trimester, I was like, oh, the glow, everything I was looking, I was like, oh, this is not bad. I was like, I was so happy. First trimester is, it's something else, but second trimester, I was happy. I was like excited. I could do everything I wanted to do. I traveled. I traveled along. I think I went to my first time in New Brunswick, so I went there for like what did baby moon?
Baby moon.
Yeah, we went there for our baby moon, and it was love. I was just glowing, Then come the third trimester, my baby was so big, and I was so skinny. So the pregnancy was bigger than like my weight. So I was always walking. My mom was like, "Are you having twins?" I was like, "No." All the lights, but the delivery is also something else for me. Second trimester, I was like, maybe I will do this again. Third trimester, I was 100% sure that I was not doing it again because of the delivery. But call my second baby, everything was like, it was perfect. I don't know, like you said, I think second babies are. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but I don't know, like if there are mamas out there who've got multiples, like children. Like, do you want to leave a comment? Because for us, we find that the second we had like similar experiences in the second pregnancy. And I'm not sure if it's that the second pregnancies are just always like, just God telling you that you got it. You can still go for more.
Probably because I was like, if this was my first pregnancy, I'm like, oh wow.
And it's funny how I think it's may actually be the thing, because I told you of my friends who stayed with me when they were pregnant, like the one who had a baby, like I was the one who birthed the baby, so I call her my goddaughter because she actually came out into my hands. So that was our second. And it was pretty easy. Wow. Like, well, she would be the one to say much about it. Like, looking at it, it was like, oh, it was easy. And I was pregnant, so I'm like, oh, I really just, you got this. Yeah. But a third delivery, just like mine.
Wow.
Even though she didn't end up having the surgery, right? But it was she would always say, it was intense, really intense. So I don't know.
You're giving more reason to say,
no, I'm done. No way. No, well, because you've had a sister girl that went through it beside you, won't have to deal with it. Good. But that's been it, like the pregnancies. But if you were to get pregnant again, though, what would you do differently for someone who is probably, pregnant, and we are also here also agreeing for our fellow mamas who are trying to conceive, praying that, as you even listen to us and watch this, that the Lord will give you your testimony as He has blessed us with our testimonies in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
So like if you were to get pregnant again.
So the first thing I would do, it's like I will focus on my mental health.
Oh, that's huge, sis.
Like,
that's so
so
huge.
what I started doing at the end of my
huge.
second pregnancy was like I was meditating. Like rather than allowing the stress to come all over you, I was meditating. So
can you teach us that? Because I think you taught me and it kind of helped. Maybe someone's going to learn from that.
Well, really? Yeah, that's true. I just really sit down. I play like a sound of water, instrumentals. I just really close my eyes and I don't think about. I try not to think about anything. I just focus on one thing. So you can just sit there. I can just be looking like I find myself in a beach, just looking at the water, flowing, and I try to just I just try not to think about anything around me. So when you are meditating, you will still think about things, but the most important thing is to go back to
what the focus that you had. Yes.
So even though you are like thinking about, oh, what am I going to eat now? What am I going to? And I really think it helps. Like you are so calm, you are so relaxed.
Yinka, it does. It goes a long way.
Yeah, that's one thing. If you are getting pregnant, please focus on your mental health. Try to just stay away from things that are causing stress and just focus on yourself and relax. That will help you mentally, physically, and even spiritually, really, because you can also meditate with God at some point, right? So that's one thing I will do differently. I will start on time. I started at the end of my pregnancy and I saw the effect on me. I was like, oh, this is good. Like, this is good for me. Another thing I would do differently is my nutrition. I know it's not just that's far away before pregnancy, right? If you know that you want to have baby, if you know that I desire to have another child, I would change my diet a little bit. I'll focus on like food that are very healthy for the baby and myself. Earlier than not when you're pregnant. You need to start before 6 or even like a year before. I will focus because I remember I was just eating anything, especially for my first baby, right? I was just eating anything that comes my way. I wasn't really prepared. As you're craving it, I was craving it. I was eating it. I tried with the second pregnancy, but I would start earlier. So that when I'm pregnant, I'm already used to it. It's not going to the taste and everything. I will try. And another thing, then, if you are planning to be pregnant, you also want to plan the finances, right? You also want to budget that. Huge. Yeah, you also want to make sure that at least I have some funds somewhere that can cater for the family. Just budget, budgeting, and I won't look at too much social media. I know I will watch videos, but I won't just to learn. Sometimes the thing is, some people are saying they're trying to learn. That's why they binge watch on social media. But the thing is, you have to be careful of what you consume. Yeah. Probably not. If I see any negative things, I will just pass. I'll just focus on the good things because that will also affect your. Because I remember seeing a lot of videos about I don't want to say this because those are people's experience. Like, but I was like, okay, is something wrong with my baby? Is my baby going to have this? Is my baby going to have this? So or if you eat this, then this is this. I don't think eat pineapple, things like that. Or you don't drink this, don't do that. I think I will focus more on the positivity rather than the negativity. It's not just about pregnant. I think everything around you because this is like I used to tell pregnant women like this is like 10 people's job, right? Yeah. So you need all the energy, like positive energies, right?
Definitely. If I were to get pregnant again, I think one thing I would always try to do is to take breaks in between things. Because I'm someone who I'm just on the go. And even when I'm pregnant, like I'm on the go because I'm like, ahead of when baby's here. I want to do this, I want to do that. But I think I would just take breaks, like plan the breaks or unplanned breaks, even like in between things. And also another thing I would do if I were to get pregnant again, now that I have 3 kids, would do differently is to of course, I think I did it with my previous pregnancy. I didn't do it as much with my first pregnancy because there was just a lot going on. But with my most recent pregnancy, I kind of did it like involving them in things and all. And that is something I would just want to do more of. And I think another thing I would love to do more of too if I'm pregnant again is I find myself just recording my kids, but I miss out of being in the videos because I'm recording them. So another thing I'll be doing, like, or another thing I would love to do more if I were to get pregnant again is to capture the moments with them, not just capturing them doing their things and all. Because I'm not just laying down. I'm just like, oh yeah, you just did this, okay. Yeah. But now what I would do is probably have things like have my tripod or whatever, just capturing for me, not necessarily to share with anybody. But yeah, so I think that's something I would love to do again. What else would I love to do again? Honestly, like thinking about it, I'm sure there are books I read prior to my first pregnancy, but I think I would be more open to reading more about like deliveries. I guess because of my
last experience,
you know, just to you know, just acquaint myself with the process again and again. I mean, I guess it was just this my third pregnancy that just caught me unawares. The pregnancy caught me unawares. The pregnancy journey, the delivery, everything. But you know, yeah, I think that would be it. And what else would I do? I was gonna say maybe I'll ask more questions, but I'm like, girl, you've done it 3 times.
3 times.
What questions are you asking? Well, yeah, I would still ask questions from people who probably have like 4 children, 5 children, or even like just hear people's experiences to see what can really happen. But then, like you said, still be very cautious of what you're consuming because, like you said again, no pregnancies are the same. No children are the same. Not talk of even pregnancies are not the same, right? So yeah, I think that's what I would do
another thing I like about our last pregnancies, like the community. You know, we're pregnant at the same time, right? If you are pregnant or planning to be pregnant, please look for like a community.
Yeah,
it just gives another like peace.
I don't know, something that made me enjoy the pregnancy. Like that, like we're
both pregnant at the same time. Like when I'm tired, she always show up. When she's tired, like I'm doing the same
we're just
thing.
We're talking ourselves through it. Like she was a therapist and I was a therapist, so it was
the
good.
community is very, very important.
Yeah, I think that's key,
just
actually.
look for like pregnant women around you. I think that will also help.
Yes.
Yeah. Another thing that comes to my mind is please enjoy yourself. Yeah. Just have fun. It's not easy. It's not easy because when the baby comes, you realize that you're just all about holding the baby and, you know, just dance. Dance and sing. Just do what makes you so happy. That's another thing. I think it helps. It helps. I always talk about mental health because a lot of people give up along the line because of the stress that comes with it. But if you plan ahead and you really truly enjoy the process rather than I know a lot of things we don't enjoy will come along the line, but if you focus on the good things, I think it's very doable.
Yes.
It's very doable.
Mental health.
And listen to your doctors, not social media. Yeah, that's another thing.
That's true.
Listen to your doctors, not just social media, and advocate for yourself, of course.
Yeah. Wow. I love the fact that you said like once the child comes, it's just gonna be you and the child, which we're gonna get to the postpartum. So come for the next episode.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, this is not we still have so many fun things to bring for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, I love that mental health. And with that mental health, what you just said that it's everything stems from it. And that's why the scripture says that you prosper even as your soul prospers. Because that's really it's the mind. It's important. So wow, that was amazing. I really enjoyed having this conversation. I mean, it's helping me relieve my experiences, like talking about it. So that's good.
So if you're out there, you're pregnant, you're watching this, just know you're going to be okay. No matter what you're facing right now, you're going to be okay. It's a phase.
It's gonna
you will forget, by the way, along the line. You'll forget. So just enjoy yourself. Okay?
And we hope to see you on the next episode. Please don't forget to share with your pregnant friends, people who are trying to get pregnant, or other mamas out there. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave your comments below. Share your experiences with us as well. We would love to learn. And until the next episode, take care.
Bye.